I'm just going to show you this interface. This interface is ChatGPT. How do we have this tool, and how does, what does this mean for English education, And we can try something, right? We can try something. Maybe the first thing that we can do is we can write a bunch of stuff. Maybe we can ask this AI to correct any mistakes that we have. And then this is basically an email that people wrote. Correct any mistakes in the following paragraph. You see there's some mistakes they corrected.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, for example, here it says is starting early and conflicting, whatever. It says is starting early and conflicts. You know what this means, for teachers would be like, if you get a bunch of essays from people, right? Like instead of like you correct it one by one, you can literally just say, hey, I got this essay. Tell me what's wrong with this thing and how can we write this better?
Just with a click, enhance the level of detail, change the point of view, all of that.
Yeah, definitely. And the second thing we can ask, for example, summarize the following text and make it super clear. So this would be like, okay, syntax and everything's correct, grammatic mistakes and there's none. Then it's like, okay, let's go one step further. How do we make sure this thing is simple?
So you can change the readability level.
Oh yeah.
With AI.
Yeah, so take a look at this, right? So this is way simpler, right? So you can see it's like drastically simplified the whole thing. I'm curious about this now. Create English curriculum.
Oh.
For fifth graders, for fourth graders, maybe for kindergartners, for K, for level K.
Yeah. Wow. Pretty incredible.
So it doesn't really replace the teachers, but it makes our jobs easier, right?
Right.
Meaning you can take this and you can start, for example, using this, as a baseline for things that you create, right?
Yes.
Let's just say we take this one, right? Reading and writing, recognition of simple words and phrases. Let's say, create a lecture. Yeah, just see what happens.
That is incredible.
Incredible, right?
Yes.
So think of this, Beth. Right now, this whole thing came out November. So this is November, 3-month period of time. Fast forward 2 years, you know what's going to happen?
I mean, it's hard to imagine what will happen.
Hard to imagine. Anyone, right? Everyone's going to use it, and there's going to be so many specific applications. I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure, like in 6 months of time, if you haven't heard anybody pitching you about software, to create lesson plans.
Yes.
Then maybe your school district is too behind.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically make the whole thing easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can take this, you can put your personal flavor and see what happens. And this can also generate ideas for you.
Yes. Right? You're right. It really can be used to make a teacher's life easier, all of our lives easier. And it doesn't have to replace the teacher. There are so many applications for ways they can use it.
Right. So now let's see if we can create quizzes. What opposite of hot? What is opposite of big? So it's really your companion, right?
Yeah.
So that means, for example, English teacher, right, can really use this to improve their jobs, right? Improve their, job quality or whatnot. So that has real impact to an English teacher. So, for example, I can do this. I can generate ideas. Give me some ideas. Give me some taglines for an AI educational startup for middle and high school students. Focus on reducing the fear of learning about AI. I mean, it's faster than we can think.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? And this can go from creating curriculum, creating quizzes, creating lesson plans. Can help students to write grammatically, correct English sentences. Can summarize your sentences. can even answer questions, can explain a meaning of a word. Basically, this can, to put it bluntly, replace a teacher.
Yeah, possibilities are endless.